Alishia Noel Murray was born to Pauline Noel, a Guyanese mother, and a Grenadian father who worked construction, Andrew Noel. Alishia was brought up in a typical Caribbean home where education was first and foremost, and for you to support, uplift, and carry the family forward. Alishia always wanted to give a helping hand to others, so the best way that she knew how was to go to nursing school. She graduated from nursing school as a registered nurse and started working as a visiting home nurse services. Alishia also found love with Omar Murray, 37, a Jamaican born, with whom she would also have a daughter. The couple got married, and it seemed as if they worked well together as a team. In the beginning of the couple's marriage, there wasn't much complaint among each other. They both appeared to be seemingly happy and liked being in the union. But troubled times were nearing. On February 24, 2013, at about 12:58 p.m., Omar Murray was shot 3 times and died inside his home at 204 Lott Avenue in Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. Alishia was visibly distraught when she heard about her husband Omar's murder. It was just 18 days before that someone tried to shoot Omar but missed. It took up to a year for the police to figure out that Alishia Noel Murray has something to do with her husband's murder. 4 months prior to Omar's death, Alishia had made her own attempts to kill her husband in October 2012 by poisoning his dinner after she found out he cheated on her with a prostitute, according to the New York Daily News. When her plan failed, she engaged in a relationship with Damien Lavelle, 33, and confided in him to solicit someone to kill Omar Murray. Damien then enlisted his friend Kirk Pistorius to do the job. Damien paid Kirk a down payment of $500 and gave him the gun, which he received from Alishia. Kirk Pistorius was promised a total of $3,500. He said that Alishia had taken out nearly $900,000 in life insurance on her husband before the murder and attempted to cash out the policies within days of his death. When Alishia was brought into questioning by the Brownsville, Brooklyn police officers, she denied everything. By then, Alishia was already remarried and seemed to be getting on well with her life. But the evidence were mounting, and Alishia was charged with first-degree murder of Omar Murray. Kirk Pistorius was also charged with first-degree murder. Damien Lovett was charged with second-degree murder and cut a deal with the prosecutor for 15 years to life if he would testify against Kirk and Alishia. Damien Lovett stated that Alishia told him that she was the beneficiary for 3 separate life insurance policies out on her husband, and she needed him dead to cash in and clear up her finances, according to court documents. She didn't care about Omar, only herself. He was just a $900,000 check. I thought she loved my brother, stated Andrew Knight, Omar's brother, at one of the hearings that Alishia attended in court. Andrew Knight went on to state that the man that murdered her husband was sitting right here in court this whole trial, and she acted like it was nothing. She showed no more remorse, no emotion towards Omar. She did not care whatsoever that he was no longer alive. Alishia attempted twice to kill Omar but failed. She was eventually fired from her visiting nursing service job in New York after she was implicated in her husband's murder. In June 2017, Justice Neil Feiertag sentenced Alishia Noel Murray and Kirk Pistorius to life in prison without the possibility of parole. District Attorney Eric Gonzalez stated, with their premeditated and calculus action, these 2 defendants forfeited their right to remain part of our society. They planned and carried out the heinous and cruel execution of an innocent man for nothing more than pure greed. At the victim impact hearing in court, Omar Murray family came out to support the verdict. They were happy and pleased that Alishia Noel Murray and the man that she hired, Kirk Pistorius, will never ever live to see the light of day again for what they did to their beloved Omar. Omar's mother, Eunice Ashley Henry, sent a letter to the court through Omar's cousin, Nicole Barton, stating, Alishia, you could spend the next 900,000 years in prison, one for each dollar you thought you'll get from my son's life. Our family is moving on, but you will always think of us. Andrew and Pauline Noel, the parents of Alishia Noel Murray, seemed to distance themselves from their daughter during her trial. They didn't show support for her and made it clear that they were not in agreement with her action in what she had done to Omar Murray. The crime that Alishia committed was not a part of the principle that they taught her growing up. It was something that they greatly condemn, irregardless if it was committed by their child or not. It is unclear who was given custody of Omar and Alishia, two daughters. This story is just filled of pure greed and selfishness. To think that you have children with someone and you'd want to rob your children of a parent. My thoughts and prayers goes out to Omar and Alishia, two daughters, as they would have to be the ones to bear the brunt of all the pain and misery that their mother caused. May Omar rest in peace. Until next time on the Meaningful Talk Crime Doc, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys later in the comment section.